Doomsday is approaching. Hey guys, welcome back to Tabland episode 20. My name is TabbyCat and we are back in Skylines 2. And the two questions I have for today's video is, can I fix my world? And can I get this last bit done? One of those is certainly doable. But yeah, in last week's episode, this sort of happened. There's a massive death wave everywhere, which I've sort of had to add some of these. You can already see the amount of hearses coming through. We still do have demand for housing, which is surprising. So maybe I'll add them over here instead, just so it's far enough away from all of that. But to be honest, I don't think I'll actually be able to zone everything here as much as I would like to. But I guess you'll have to wait and see if I manage to fix my world or if I have to continue with something else. Alrighty, let's get into today's video. Last week I worked on all of this area. That includes this really awesome build which I highly recommend you check out. And moving on from that, we made an airport as well as extending the train lines and working on this freeway right here. And that's pretty much as I got up to, and so that leaves me now with this area right here. Technically these three areas as well, but I don't know what to add there, but I suppose I'll figure something out. So I suppose first and foremost what I'm going to end up doing is just grabbing this height, and I'm going to sort of just use it everywhere, mainly to prevent the water from seeping over the edge, but I'm going to make this whole area this height anyway. And while I'm doing this, may I remind you guys to like and subscribe to this week's video. It helps me out a lot, and hopefully I can get to 500 subscribers before the end of the year. We are quite literally like 6 subscribers away from that, so if you wouldn't mind helping, that would be greatly appreciated. I spend a long time working on these videos, so it's always nice to just get something out of it. And if you've been here since day one, then also show your support. If you've only been here since the start of this season, then that's fine as well. Okay, and that's pretty much this area done now. So next up on the agenda is another freeway. Surprise, surprise. To absolutely no one. Yeah, nah, freeways are useful though. So I'm going to start by doing this. That's better. I'm just going to do this, and the same on the other side. And I'm going to do this, and I'm going to drop it back down to here. I'm also going to do this, bring that up by 1, have that go here. Then I'm going to do this, and drop it back down, and curve it back into here. There we go. Next thing to do is just connect this up with this area. So I'll bring a road from there, curve it to here, and the same thing like that. There we go. I'm also just going to go ahead and fix that back up, just to create a more natural looking curve here. And would you look at that, that's better. Now what I'm also going to do is just bring this road right here. I will fix up this curve later. What I'm going to do is just smoothen that back in. I'm going to get the 4-lane highway and use the parallel tool, and then I'm going to bring it like this. Now then I can also do this. I might just remove that and that, as well as this and this. Now all that needs doing is just connecting this up with these. So let's just do this and do that. Then I can do this. Might end up doing that. Then I can just bring that right here. And there we go. I guess what I should have also done is do something like this, but on this side of the road for these train lines to go through. So let's just work on that real quick. There we go. I flattened out this area, so now all I have to do is just work on the train lines. So once again, using the parallel tool, I can just drag this straight down this way like that, and there we go. And now all that's left to do is just bring this down right here. Next up, I'm going to bring this like this, up and over like that, and bring it back down like that. And I shall just do that for now, just while I get that connected up. Something simple like that will do. Could I throw in a roundabout maybe? Maybe with some road modifications? Yes, I can. Just like that will do. Yeah, that seems to work alright. I might just remove this road, then I just will smoothen this part out. Then I'll build off from here and take it all the way down to here. There we go. That'll do, I guess. Next thing to do is just build right here. I might just remove those two and then bring it into 3 lanes and arch. I might end up doing something like this. Then I'm just going to remove that. Now could I perhaps do something like this and just remove that road? And I'm just going to bring that down there and then do something like that. Now with the subway line, can I just drag that off from there and have that go to here, where I shall bring it like this. And now could I do something like this? I might have to just do that and that, just so I can do this and bring it like that. I might actually just redo this. There we go. And now I can just do this. Now I'm just gonna do this, whereas then I'm gonna do that, and hopefully I can just connect it up like that. For this side, I'm gonna do something like this. I might just upgrade this whole entire freeway to be 5 lanes. Then I can upgrade this road and that road. Let me just redo that one actually. Something like this will do. Oh, I might also do something like this, and the same on this side as well. And I may make these roundabouts a bit bigger, so I just need to fix this up again. Let's go ahead and do this, and then can I do that? There we go, not bad. But yeah, the idea is just to give this part the 3 lanes, but I shall come back to that in a moment. Now what I'm going to do is just do that, then I can bring it down like this and have that curve in like that. From this one I can just bring that straight down and hopefully should be able to curve it right into here. Yeah, that'll do. I might just remove that. Something like this will have to do. So now what I get to do is just do this, upgrade that part. I'm then going to do this, and I'm just going to do something like that for now. The next thing I'm going to do is just bring this road right here, continue it down to there, and there we go. Now I've got that road connected up, but I'm also going to remove this road, and then I now get to bring this road right here. The next thing I'm going to do is just bring this train line right there, then I get to do this, and there we go. The next thing that needs doing is this, then I'm going to bring a road off of here and curve it into that road there. The next up I'm just going to do this, and then bring it like that, and then I'm going to delete it because I need to fix it, and hopefully I can just do something like this, and there we go. I guess that will have to do. Alrighty, the next thing that needs doing is working on stuff in this area, as well as these areas up here. And I think what I will actually do is just cover this bit up and do something like this for the now. And then I'm going to soften this terrain right about here. Then I'm going to do this, bring that down here, and have this go over here. Now I remove this, remove that, then I'll do that, then I'll do this again, and there we go. I now need to grab this height and bring it this way. Then I need to grab that height and get rid of this middle part. And in this area, what I'm going to do is just do this and then do that. Then I'm going to come to the train line tool and build a train line here, here, and here. I'm also going to do the same thing over here. So I guess something like that, that, and that. Then all I need to do is just connect these 3 up with these 3 and these 2 up with these 2. So what I might end up doing is just heading into a quick time lapse just to get all these train lines connected up. And I probably also will work on this area and this area. So without further ado, let's head into a quick time lapse. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Here we go. Alrighty, and all the train lines have been added now, I hope. So realistically, it's just a few more things in here, and I might finish up something with these islands. Now, while we're over here, I've noticed that there's some flooding issues, which I really don't want to deal with right now. I mean, even despite raising the ground up, the water is just vicious in this game. Like, look how close the water is to the bridge. That was nowhere near as high last time. And that's another thing about building near water, I just do not like it. Same with this area over here, I was trying to fix it, and now the water's gonna fill over this way. So that's not fun. That's not good. But anyway, I guess it's now time to do the last time lapse. I think the game has to just be frozen in the state from now. And I gotta figure out where I want this last tile to be. The only available space I have for land is just this area up here. So maybe I could build something right here. But I'm not going to right now. I want to leave it till the very end, I think. Well, at least it's been a fun series while I had it. But anyway, we are not done yet. There is still this area, and a little bit more over here. Maybe something over here, I don't know yet. Maybe some stuff in here, which I don't understand why there's so much traffic bank up. I know they want to go up and around this way, but I think like all of these cars wanted to go this way for some reason. Because look at that, there's a bank of cars here as well. They're all going into here, because I suppose there's a lot of housing here now. Yeah, I don't know anymore. All I know is that I'm about to head into another time lapse. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video, and here we go.
Move your body.
And you know what, guys? I think it's done. After a lot of building, I think I'm ready to call it done. There's not really much I can do now. This was like one of the last things that I was going to do anyway. Now basically the last little touches that I'm doing is just naming roads. And I guess that's it. And you know what? I think I'm just going to get this tile right here. That will do. Now I want to design something here that was suggested by someone that I know. But let me just flatten this out first. And that idea was to create this cat right here. The very cat in most of my thumbnails. Mainly the City Skylines content. But yes, that is what I'm going to be drawing here, I guess. Can I make my character spin? Huh, yes I can. So I guess let's draw. Why does it look so weird? Oh, I love it though. This is modern art at its finest. This is so cool. It's me. Look at it. I even renamed the roads to where they go. This is so derpy. I love it. And there we go. I just spent some time making a little community here with all the names that helped make this world possible and my derpy little cat. And now all of that is now enclosed in a little community of TabbyCat. And there we go. That will be just sitting there now, which is kind of fun. Wow, I can't believe believe that it's actually the last episode. So to answer my question from earlier in the video, I don't think the city's worth saving, to be honest. Everyone's dying, random things have been flooding, I barely have demand to fill this area out, which trust me, I would love to fill this area out. Or at least zone it anyway. But at least I have all the roads ready for it, so that's something. So all in all of the cities that I've managed to make was TabbyCatYT, North Cataby, Tab Boundary, and finally for the moment you've all been waiting for, the Tabland CBD, which I've also named these roads to Central Business and District. There's even a park down here called Tabley Park. And believe it or not, this particular area is inspired from somewhere. I'm not gonna say where though, but yeah. But anyway, we also have that crazy district border of Port Tabba, and our newest addition of ports is Tabland Island Port. It's a shame that I didn't get to see this actually get used, but hey, the infrastructure's there, I built it, and it looks cool. I also have the Tabland International Airport right here, mixed in with this airport right here, then flying over down here, pun intended. We also have this airport, which is for Tab Boundary, and lastly there's an airport right here, which is a part of Tabland City Airport. And from the CBD we have West Coast Tabland, South Tabland, and East Tabland, and I think that is it. But before I go, there's probably one more question that still needs answering, or maybe a few actually. That being, what am I doing after this, and where am I going? To answer that last one, I'm not going anywhere. The weekly videos will still be here. However, from what I'm doing after this, well, I'll probably go back to uploading whatever I used to upload, but I have a fair amount of videos that I still need to edit for that. But as for next week, however, seems this video will be uploaded on the 20th. There'll obviously be that Christmas break, and I think the next upload is the 27th of December. I think I'll do one final video of this world, and I don't want to spoil it or anything, but that may include some cinematics. So yeah, immediately spoiled it. Well, there you go. Actually, more or less, you should be looking forward to it. Yes. And yeah, anyway, that concludes this series. If you did enjoy the video, as well as the whole entire series itself, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, share, notificate for more, do all that fancy stuff. Stay happy, stay kind to everyone, have safe holidays, Merry Christmas, and if you don't celebrate Christmas, then happy holidays. Next week will basically just be the cinematics for this world, just showcasing it off, I guess. And maybe, just maybe, I might throw another thing in that video. That can either be best moments or funny moments or whatever else that goes into it. But yeah, hopefully I can get that done for you guys. So for the second last time of this series, it is time to go. My people need me. So yeah, I just want to say again, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been a fun project for me. If you did enjoy, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, share, notificate for more. And I will see you in the next video. See ya!